Hello, hello, the caller. Hello, the viewer. Hello, the subscriber. Hello, the member. Hello, the liker. Hello, the sharer. Hello, the guest. Hello, the friends. Hello, the observers. 10 what now? 10 what now? 10,000 subscribers! I had to wear these glasses because the glory is about to be blinding. But so that it won't reflect all through the video, I just want to make a shout out to everyone that has supported Bar Talk with Ola so far. We are now 10,000 subscribers strong. Imagine that! I'm so excited. Thank you. Thank you so much. I'm still in my church clothes because I just came back from church not too long ago, and I recall that last night I realized that we were like 20 subscribers shy of 10,000. So I shared it on my WhatsApp status and told all my contacts, please share the message. Thank you for your support, and let's see how far. Let's get to 10,000. And before I came back from church, today, this morning or afternoon, someone had already left me a screenshot that we are now 10,000 subscribers strong. Thank you to that person, my good friend, and thank you to everyone that has shown support to Bar Talk with Ola so far. I want to thank all the friends, all the family members that have supported Bar Talk with Ola. You guys are the real MVPs. I want to thank the subscribers. I want to thank the members of the channel, people who have joined and are paying monthly to be members of the channel. I want to thank all my guests on Bar Talk with Ola. Fantastic guys, fantastic. It humbles me each time I approach someone and I say, oh, would you like to come on the channel and talk about this and that? Usually their area of expertise, and they just jump on it like, let's go, let's do this. I'm so excited about your excitement for the channel. So thank you. All of my guests have come gratuitously since I started bringing guests in 2021 December, when I brought a guest who spoke to us about property transactions in Nigeria, a very in-depth session that it was so long I cut it into two, but every moment of that session is valuable. I want to thank all the guests that have come since that time till now. As a matter of fact, I'm prepping up to bring up another guest very soon who is going to also be talking to us about a fantastic area that is affecting and is very useful for young people in Nigeria. So I want to thank all the guests. I want to thank the friends. I want to thank the observers of Bar Talk with Ola. People who are observing for whatsoever reason you're observing the channel. Thank you so much. I want to thank the viewers, and I want to thank those who share, the sharers, the likers, the commenters. You guys are the real MVPs. And I also want to thank those who send us emails. I've gotten emails from all over the world and from all walks of life, basically. People telling me fantastic things. Oh, I was taking care of my kids before, and now I want to get back into law. People that are even older than me in practice, in life, they come and say, oh, I just retired from civil service. I'm about to set up my own law firm. Your channel is so useful, so helpful. I've had friends tell me, my principal is watching your channel. Yes. And I'll be like, what is your principal, with all his or a years of call, doing on Bar Talk with Ola? But I really want to thank you all. Thank you so much. I thank you for watching, for viewing, for engaging with the content, but I also thank you for the feedback. Feedback is very important for this kind of line of work, because it helps me to understand that I'm not, in an echo chamber just listening to myself. People are actually on the receiving end of the value chain, and they are getting real value. So I'm really very grateful for every feedback that we've recorded since we started in 2020. Yeah, I started Bar Talk with Ola in 2020. It was COVID year, and I felt strongly in my spirit that God wanted me to start a YouTube channel to begin to talk about law. I really want to talk about law, and YouTube was the viable option. And because I've been talking about it on LinkedIn, and other social media, but I recall that I was reluctant at the time because I thought that it was a saturated market. Everybody's doing YouTube these days. I don't want to do it, but I knew certainly that I had to do it. So I did it. I started it, and imagine if I had not done it. Moral lesson is, if God is laying something on your heart to do, and you think because it's already a saturated market, you do not want to get in, stop that thought. Perish the thought and start that thing today, because the market you see saturated today is going to be even more saturated tomorrow. and woe unto you if you do not do what you're sent to the world to do. I consider Battle with Ola a very integral part of my life's work, because I believe that one of my purposes on earth is to democratize legal knowledge so that the layman, the law student, the lawyer can understand law for themselves and then use it appropriately and profitably. But first things first, I need to get that message of the law to you. So I'm really always very happy when people send me things and say, oh, we just learned this in law school. I did not understand it when I was taught. But now that I've watched your channel, I understand the topic. The interesting thing about such feedback is that when I was in your shoes in law school, even moi, I did not understand. But look at me today, helping you understand. So it's really fantastic. I'm really grateful. Also, one of the driving forces behind Battle with Ola, because most of my friends will say, oh, I admire your consistency. Have you kept up all these years? Someone even left a comment that they did not think that we were still posting content at the time. Why will we not post content? This is important to us. It's part of our life's work. One of the driving forces, or one of the things that drive my journey on Battle with Ola, is that there are so many things that I wish someone had told me when I was going to do them in my law practice. So many things that I would look online, ask people, and there would just be no guidance, no useful information, no useful answer that I can use in the moment. And then I decided that for every experience that I have, that I believe other people would likely have, I would document my experience so that their own journeys will be easier and their paths will be lighter, brightly lit. And I'm glad that that's been happening on Battle with Ola. Your comments, your view, your feedback, your emails say that. So let me introduce you to some of the offerings that we have on Battle with Ola. Battle with Ola is basically a YouTube channel that discusses law for the layman, for the law student, for the lawyer. That means that in each episode that you watch, you will learn something. Whether you're a lawyer, even if you're a law student, even if you're a layman, you will learn something. That's guaranteed. How do we do this? We have what we call Battle. That playlist is a general playlist for all kinds of law topics. We have what we call Ask Me Anything Legal, where we encourage you to ask your questions in the comment section or to send it to us by email. So if it's something that we've answered before, we will refer you to the video that we've done. If not, we will then make a special video for you explaining that thing comprehensively, so that in the future when someone else comes and asks, we refer them to that video, and so that you yourself can keep referring to that video for better understanding. So Ask Me Anything Legal is like our town hall session, question and answer. So you ask the question, we make a video answering it. We have that. Then we have what is called Podcast with Ola, where I bring guests, to come and talk to us about different aspects of law, which is preferably their area of expertise. People have come on the channel as they've spoken to us on property transactions, intellectual property law in Nigeria, trademarks and copyrights, company registration, business registration, enforcement of fundamental rights, carving a niche in the legal profession, adumbration, because 2 guests came for adumbration. And someone had asked the question. People kept asking, so I said, let me bring guests on adumbration. And then we talked about name change of name as a married woman in Nigeria. We also talked about sexual and gender-based violence. We talked about why banks steal from their customers. And we are going to talk about access to credit, loans very soon. Different areas of law have been covered. These guests have come gratuitously. They have been so magnanimous to share the wealth of experience and expertise with us on the channel. And it is in the playlist or segment called Podcast with Ola, where you can view it. We also have what we call Latin for lawyers, where we explain Latin maxims or Latin terms in the most basic form, so that the lawyer, the law student, and the layman can understand and use it for themselves. And then lately, we have what we call random reminiscences, where I'm just remembering something that has happened in my law practice, and I'm just reflecting on it, remembering it generally, not legalizing my experience as what should be the order of the day, but just sharing it so that if you can learn something, you learn. If you can be entertained, if you can be informed, if you can be educated, you are any of those things. So these are some of the offerings we have on Battle with Ola. We also have consultations with Ola, which is an offshoot of Battle with Ola. It started in 2022, and we have had bookings from all over the world. That's a paid consultation that wherein you can book a slot to speak with me directly on a legal challenge. So that creates booking it. Actually, it's not that you can't ask your question in the comment section, you can do that, but booking it creates a lawyer-client relationship between us. So I'm able to provide professional advice to you, something that you can take to the bank, take to court, take anywhere and say, my lawyer said this. But when we're answering questions in the comment section, we answer generally for educational purposes. So you can't hold us because you have not created legal relations with us, by exchange of consideration. If you watch the video on contracts, you understand what I'm talking about. So also, because we do not encourage people to share their full story in the comment section because of data privacy and security issues. So also, because you cannot really share the full story, the complete picture in a comment section. So we don't want to provide answers or solutions to some things that people say in the comment section, so that people will then not hold us ransom and say, but you said this, what about this, how about this? And there are some people that they won't ask questions, they won't answer questions, but they will come and wait for our answers so that they can attack us. So to prevent that, we don't take consultations in the comment section. If you want to ask a general question, something that if someone else comes and asks, we can refer them to that answer. Or if someone else comes and reads it, it will answer their own question. Ask in the comment sections. You will be answered freely. But if what you need is a tailored consultation where we provide legal solutions that are specific to your own legal challenge, then you should book a paid consultation slot. The link to do this is always in the description box of each video. Also, I run a law firm now, Livingstones Co. It's a registered law firm that caters to different legal challenges. So if you have a legal challenge, you shoot an email to us to livingstoneshq@gmail.com, and we take it up from there. That is if you intend to create a lawyer-client relationship. But if you want to ask a general question or provide feedback, you send it to houseoflivingstones@gmail.com, or you leave it in the comment section. I just want to thank people that have come with me on this journey. You guys have been wonderful. The support I've received it's been unexpected, and I do not feel entitled to it. I'm really grateful. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you to the most valuable players in the game. Who are those people? The people that provide feedback. People can get value and just move on and go. People who I truly salute. People who send feedback by email, by WhatsApp, by other social media, because on Twitter too, people send a lot of feedback. Someone messaged me on Twitter one day and said, my principal watch your channel or watches your channel. I just wanted to let you know this, you are doing well, you are doing this and that. Thank you, my sister. So I want to thank everyone. Thank you so much for not withholding that feedback and for sharing the message. Those who share it on groups, on larger platforms, we are very grateful. I can't thank you enough. I'm a grateful person. Grateful by nature. So I just want to say thank you for 10,000 subscribers. My friends say we are going to 10 million subscribers. I say amen. And the subscription count, we're celebrating it because it means wider reach and wider coverage. We are able to do more work, get to more people, democratize this legal knowledge in real time. Let it not be that people don't know what the law says or what law applies in their situation. Let it be that they know, and then the ball is in their court to apply it or not to apply it, or to apply it the way they want. I had a friend in university who used to call me the law is an ass. She used to call me the law is an ass, the law is an ass. So most people don't even know this ass. So what I want to help you do is to know the ass. Then you can ride it wherever you please, however you please. But first, get to know the ass. So that's what Bar Talk with Ola is for, to talk about law, for information, for education, so that legal ignorance is out of the way forever. I want you, if you have an issue with the police, to know your rights, to know what is going on and what should be done. If someone has taken something from you, if you've had an altercation with someone, if you have a problem with your neighbor, if you're having challenges at work, I want you to know what the law says and how it should be applied. And then you will now decide on your own if you want to apply it or not. But let it not be that you do not know what the law says. Let it not be that you don't know how it applies to your situation. God forbid. So thank you for 10,000 subscribers and much more. Thank you. I love you. Thank you. And to do's, because if I don't say that to do, some people can vex, because I've had people say to me that to do's they just mention it in a conversation, or someone just say they like that to do's that I used to say. So 5 years and counting, 2020 till now. To do's.